The following video is proudly presented by MightyOxTrading. All information contained in this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not financial or investment advice. How about now? Can you hear me now? For some reason my headphone didn't turn on when I turned it on. Guess I should really check that right when I start talking. So I just said a whole bunch of stuff that nobody ever heard. Okay, well, real quickly, I'll go back through what I just said. NQ, up, down, and back up and down. About, thank you. I do appreciate letting me know. I might have continued on that like that for quite a while. Okay, so let's start this again. Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Hope everyone's having a great morning so far. Obviously, I'm maybe not, but hopefully things will improve. So we're about 160 ticks of range on NQ so far today. About 30 ticks of, no, yeah, a little over 30 ticks of range, points of range. Points. Yeah, this is not going to be a good day. Points of range on ES. 130 ticks of range on copper. Gold's trying to get back up to 2,000, and we have about 19 points of range there. UltraBond Still hitting new lows that we haven't seen in 3 years. About mid-range though now, but 2-point range. Oil has recovered from its lows 2 days ago and popped back up to over almost 103. And it's looking at about just under 3 points of range. Natural gas still heading up and about 190 ticks of range. Russell is about 18 ticks of range and points of range. And I need to go back to bed. No. And last but not least, the Dow has about 215 points of range. Good morning, Andrew. How are you doing today? Bitcoin still can't get back above 40,000. Now we're ready to tackle the markets. Starting the morning up $105 on the TCP, but down significantly on the Gauntlet account. About $345 down on it. So hopefully we can work on getting that back. One good trade. SoCal Nasdaq's been moving overnight. Looks like it's given us some decent moves. Oops, we knocked down a signal. HG. You know, I just laid down. I don't sleep far from my computer, and I had my computer run. And I was looking at the screen, and this is the screen I had up. And as I was just laying down, I saw this huge 32-point candle, and I'm like, darn it. Because it just sent a short signal behind there. That would have been so nice to catch. Obviously, easily the 15 points I've been looking for at that time of day. And it kept climbing, and then gave us a nice short signal here. Oops, wrong direction. So how's everyone doing today so far? Short week this week, so no Friday stream. No Thursday evening stream on ShareVision either. And no Sunday evening stream. See, this was pretty easy to trade overnight. That one would have got me right there. And I probably might have tried to go long there and get stopped out as well. What you see me doing here with charting out my trades is what I did for NQ for all of last week, all 120 hours that NQ traded. I did this, trying this, testing myself to see which trades I would take and how my strategy performed. See, this one actually would have worked. 43 down to 30. Yeah, maybe I wouldn't have. But I wouldn't have taken that one. Wouldn't have taken that one. Wouldn't have taken that one. It got really choppy here. Ah, yeah. The minimum day requirements are stupid because when you get to a profit target and you're only doing that one trade, it doesn't prove anything about being a trader. So I'm really starting to think minimum days are stupid. The only thing I can understand maybe why they have minimum days only is because they don't want the psychological uh, this of people feeling like they need to shoot for it all in one day. But especially with earn a trade with the consistency rule, it's really redundant. Hey, Chris. Good morning. Welcome everybody this morning. I'm gonna be spending the long weekend charting and making some videos and sleeping. This is one of the ones that would have faked me out. So market's a little bit slow here right now, it seems like. I'll have to take a look here. Almost caught up to present time. It's been a beautiful up move to catch. 14.010 up to 65. And came right back down. A little bit of consolidation and boom. Fortunately, that boom started before I started streaming. And pretty much before I was awake. So that's where we stand now. And that was NQ overnight. Hey, Matt. How you doing, buddy? So NQ coming right back down. It's almost, well, about 3/4 of the way back down to what this big gain. Oh, it was good when I followed my plan and bad when I didn't. Matt, I'm up 105 on the TCP. Down 300 something on the gauntlet. And let me show you this. If I follow my trading plan, things have been beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let me turn back time. Wait, I've turned back too much time. Hold on. So here, if, look at how beautiful this is. This would have been a 15-point winner with a 5-point stop. 15-point winner with a 5-point stop. This was, I still don't understand what this was, but I did not fall for it. This would have been a 15-point winner with a 5-point stop. This one would not have worked. This would have been a 15-point winner, the 5-point stop. And then this one faked me out. And then this one would have been a 15-point winner with a 5-point stop. So I'm gonna start using the TCP win I got. I used a 5-point stop and it was fine. I'm gonna start using a 5-point stop in the evenings. But I tried to guess the market without a signal on the gauntlet a couple of times and I was wrong. So I ended up taking like 3 losses on the gauntlet account. But I did get that nice win on. I got the win on the TCP, but I could have got a lot more out of it. So, yeah, I just gotta follow my plan. Actually, the TCP win I think was here, and I don't remember. But anyway, it would have been decent totally if I had just been following what I planned. Give me a minute, guys. Severe weather is supposed to be coming in today. I think I just heard thunder, so I'm gonna check radar here. Supposed to have some tornadoes today. I love me some tornadoes. Yeah, just a small cell right now, nothing major. But if I disappear, guys, you know that the weather got me. We have some sort of news this morning. At 8:30, we have the US PPI report year over year, month over month. And then at 10 a.m., we have the Bank of Canada's monetary policy report and their rate decision. Now we wait things to be a little bit slowish. NQ's continuing to grind down. Gold made a nice move down, nice move up, and then a nice move back down. Not sure how much this nice move was. I shouldn't say that. Not only nine ticks, so not that wonderful of a move. I was giving it more credit than it deserved. Because I'm a nice guy like that. Copper popping down. Gold's continuing to head down. My goal for the weekend is to chart out gold and crude for the entire week. 4-day week, so should be easier. Crude top tier pretty significant top up there and then down. Since that top, it's already fallen 50 ticks. Hear the thunder rumbling. And the thunder rolls. And the lightning strikes. Any trades yet this morning, anybody? UltraBond. UltraBondo. Try to pop up. Up. Oh, congratulations, Matt. Excellent job. And I guess while we have some time, we can do some gold charting. We can start here. I'll move back. Huh. If you only hit it for like a second, or a few seconds, Rhythmic won't always catch it. It really depends. Because I know, like, I've traded too many contracts a couple of times and caught it within like 5 seconds and it didn't knock me out. Is that thunder coming across the mic? Maybe lightning will strike me and I'll become an absolute trading savant. Or a crispy critter. Yeah, well, surprisingly, I've now lived on and off in Illinois for about 11 years, two different times. And the closest I've ever come to a tornado was actually back in when I lived back in Pennsylvania. I was working at McDonald's in a little rural town in Pennsylvania, and we're having a storm, and all of a sudden everything got really quiet at first, and then it heard this roaring sound, and all the doors of the whole restaurant flew open at the same time. And power flickered for just a second. We never lost power, but all the doors flew open, and just that quickly it was over. And we looked outside, and the drive-through menu board, which was literally about 10 feet from the store, 10 feet from the restaurant, was totally destroyed. It destroyed the little corral in the side of the parking lot where the trash was kept. It destroyed the front sign that hold the golden arches, crossed the highway, lifted the roof off the grocery store across the street, and then cut a path through a cornfield before dissipating. Good morning, Jeff. Yep, ES is that back below 4,400. Yeah. Thing is, we had no idea until after it happened. And there's the top of the hour. See what NQ is doing? Nothing. Just the top of the hour didn't care. Look at this constant bleed out. Since this short signal fired a little over a half an hour ago, we've come down 70 points. Berks County, Pennsylvania, a little town called Wummelsdorf. It's about 15 miles west of Reading. I lived in Reading for a long time. I don't think anyone's ever heard of Womelsdorf. Little George Washington once slept there. When I lived there, the town was about 2,000 people. I think it's about 3,000 now, because this was like 30 years ago. A little less than 30. A little bit of a pop there on NQ. Not much. Crude. Everything's trending this morning so far. I just haven't gotten in on anything. But eventually, the goal was to move back to Pennsylvania. Somewhere in that area. So Jeff, you think it's gonna be another grind down day, or Crude's popping up there? I'm not confident enough in Crude right now to take trades on it, but I'm gonna chart it this weekend. Well, thank everyone for joining me this morning. Always nice to see everybody. If you're here from YouTube, I love if you hit that thumbs up button. YouTube algorithm's been doing good for us. Thank you. Continuing to grind down. No end in sight. Down, down, down in a burning ring of points. I don't know. By the way, charting, this is one of those things where I have to be honest. Look at this signal here. I think I can blow it up. Or not blow it up, but... Oh, what does the highlighter do? Oh, that sucks. That doesn't do anything. Oh, circle? Oh, wow. I like that. That little buy signal there, I would be so tempted when I'm back testing to say, yeah, I would take that, because look, you can see what happened, after some consolidation. But there's no way I would take that live. Downtrending bands, bottom of the down move. So I mean, this is one of those signals that would have worked, but I would not have taken. And it ended up going up 6 points. Now, there's some spots along here that if I don't want to follow the signal, that I could have got in. Bounce here, below the SMA line and up. But see, this candle also broke one of my rules because it was into the bands. So this is one of those moves I just would have missed because it just doesn't follow my rules. I like that circle thing. I need to use that more often. But that one would have worked there. Would have stayed out of that one. I would hope I would have been smart enough to stay out of that one. I wouldn't have taken that one, and I wouldn't have taken that one. This grind here. This one I might have. We were up, slightly uptrending, slowly, still uptrending there. Was right against that first band, but not into the third band, and had no wick on it. So this is a may or may not. Probably, but honestly, I probably would have hemmed and hauled. Like, should I take this here? Should I not? And then it would have went without me, or pulled back, and I would have stayed out. And but either way, it would have been a winner. A winner. And now we're back to current time, and it's doing all this weird stuff now. Would not have taken that signal, but this signal would have been a maybe if I've been paying attention and not talking about other signals. It's definitely showing strength up. It wants to go back to 2000. I wouldn't mind going back to 2000. It wasn't a bad year. Oh, not what I meant. Good morning, Linux. Unusual to see you on both ends of the streams. How you doing this morning? Everything's trending so far, but the trends all started before I got on, and it's just bleeding out. You see beautiful trends here. Since this short signal fired, it's come down almost 100 points. On NQ, ES, and everything. I mean, gold's now kind of choppy, but that was trending nicely earlier. UltraBond's trending down. Copper's trending down. Everything's kind of trending, but oh, that was interesting. ES did pop back up enough to send another short signal. I mean, I probably should have. I missed that somehow. Probably should have grabbed it. 1945. It's almost there. So kind of waiting for our first opportunity. Little Q's starting to show a little bit of fight. You see it's come up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Let's look at it on the higher time frames. First off, been a beautiful short signal there as well. This is a 5-minute chart. Beautiful signals there. 15-minute, same thing. Interesting pattern there on the 15-minute, the way it rode its SMA line and then came down, up and down. Grabbing that long signal in the 15-minute chart last night at 14,000 basically. We've never been in heat on that, and it went up to 98. So I could have got 14,098. So we could have got 100 points off of that long signal. See, it did break that band on the 30-minute, and that started this reversal. Long signal there, but I'm not taking that. This could just be a pullback. That's an issue. Hold on, I think my alert expired on NQ. Not that one, but the actual super trend one. Let me look. 1 hour. Oh, there it is. Oh. Mine just froze up NQ. Froze up trading view. Okay. Oh, there we go. I'll do that later. And we are popping back up. 8 points up. One of the hardest things is figuring out where a trend ends. This is looking like the end of a trend here, but sometimes it's a fake out. Don't know whether it's going to just start heading back up, if it's going to consolidate, or if this is just a pullback. All's quiet. Oh, see, now we have a double long here. And a signal I just knocked down. What did I do? ES is also sitting along. Get along a little doggy. So, bands are starting to expand a little bit again. So what is definitely not consolidation period at all. Unless you want to consider this consolidation, it could be. Has grinded up from the low here. 969 all the way back up to 989. So it's already come up about 20 points. But it's hugging that Bollinger on the RSI. It's one of those spots I just don't know. This could go without me. It's just slowly grinding, trying to see whether or not it's going to prove me that I should have taken that there. Gold's pulling back a bit. Copper still bleeding out. This is another one of those signals that I wouldn't have taken. Oh, that move on gold actually looks interesting. It's already bending the bands. It's a band bender. But it's also below that RSI. I gotta look at that, see how much I should be paying attention to that on the 1 minute chart. Here in copper, it sent me a signal here when the band was still uptrending, and here when it was the bottom band was still heading up. So, and you can see it did do the pullback. So where I should have got in was there, but I mean, it's having to be smart enough to get in without the signal. And if I had, could have got over 500 bucks off the trade if I'd stayed in it. I know me, I wouldn't have stayed in it. I would have grabbed 250 and been done. I should have grabbed this gold. Looks like it's come down already by 12 ticks. If I grabbed it off the first signal, it'd already be 3 points. Feel free to call me an idiot. You know you wanna. Oop, there we go. So I was right, or not right, but NQ is pulling back down again. We are going to grab that, maybe, if I can find a chart quick enough. That is a quick move down there. Ready to mark it in here on the TCP. I don't know if I should wait until it breaks that low, but we're going to go for it. But the strategy also did. Waiting for this to pop back down. To pop back up by 4 points at the start of that candle. And we are in on M&Q on the TCP. You know me. Stop loss. Top of that last big candle. This is also slightly above the SMA line, I think. SMA line, yeah, it is. So let's see if we continue to head down. Oh yeah, there's a nice move down. Wow, look at that go. So I guess the question is now, this is going to be an up, down, up move. It's already given back half that candle. New candle forms now. See if it continues to push down to settlement. Green. Yep. I maybe should have taken my profits. We'll see. There's sellers came back in. There we go. Oops. It's struggling there. Yeah, hemming and hawing again. I'll check on the result of my entry here in a bit on that strategy, Matt. Should be doing well. My stop to break even here, or at least closer. Gonna move it to the top of the wick here. It's gotten down to 49 and 49. It's hit 49 twice and bounced. Settlement's 45, so wondering if I should take it off the table. Yep, a little late now. It's back up to my entry price. Darn it. Wait, where's the SMA line? SMA line's right at my stop, literally. Same with it. It's the same tick. So yep. Ah, oops. Oh, gold made up that beautiful move there, and chart disappeared because I don't have it always on top. There we go. Yeah, it looks like it's stair stepping back up. Maybe back down. If we get back down toward settlement or 1950 or 950, sorry, I'll probably cut it. But it's definitely looking like it wants to come back up on me here. SMA line is kind of flattening. It's different to being fattening because I'm not eating the SMA line. I don't know. Does it have carbs? It looks like it's going to come up and stop me out. But we shall see ya. Maybe not. It's hanging right around my entry. So it definitely did not have much oomph to it. I mean, I should have took the 20 points. Or 8, it gave me about 18. Oh! Well, there we go. Never mind. Look at that. Flattening it there. That $100 win. Not sure where that came from. Oh, 7:30 news. I totally forgot about the news. Totally forgot about time it was. So I held the trade through news and it worked. Now up $220.50 today on the funded account. Looking at my total. And the FYI I'm at, the strategy also hit target. It looks like I got out at the right time. You can see it burst through that bottom band, burst through settlement, and then now it's back above it. So TCP, the funded account, is now down less than $200. Actually, it's only down, yeah, down about $178. So definitely recovering. Excellent job, Matt. So I totally forgot about the news, and or forgot about what time it was. I wasn't watching the time. I wasn't watching anything, and I, I'm wondering if I had realized what time it was, if I would have exited out there. Probably not, just because it was the micros and not the minis. But still, so let's go check on the news. Oh, hold on. Nice, very nice winner on the TCP. It does look like it's bouncing back up. So let's see. Let's go check financial juice. US PPI year over year 9.2, forecast of 8.4. So definitely missed. It's a lot higher than they expected it to be. Yep, and I definitely made the decision to get out at the right time as well, as we just had a 21 point candle back up to the SMA line. It's actually back above where I entered that trade at. So I kind of usually count down the news, and I totally missed that here on the stream, so sorry about that, guys, if anyone is caught unaware. Although you should all be following the news calendar yourselves. Gold also popped at the same time. Or actually started popping a little bit early. It actually wicked down. Wicked down 3 points on that news, and then right back up on that same candle. The UltraBond liked the news. It's come up. Holy wow. Yeah. Over half a point, so over 500 bucks. And NQ is actually sending a long signal. It's interesting because news pop here. Is it gonna finally drive back up? So far, not looking like it, but maybe. ES popped up by 5 points on that. Russell's looking a little choppier than normal. Oh, so NQ hit that SMA line. It's coming right back down. Right back to settlement. Not jumping back in here. Gold also came up to the SMA line, and all of a sudden, everything that liked the report hates it now. Everything's dropping. Got a short signal in the bonds, short signal in copper, and signals China fire on NQ and gold. That was a 2.5 point candle there on gold. So, a little bit of excitement there. Happy for the win. Oop. A second. I see that the totals are not showing in the window up there. There we go. TCP up $220.50 today. Not including commissions. It's been 2 trades, 4 micros total, so take about $10 off of that, rough math. Okay. And we're kind of leveling out here a bit. As we sit about 52 minutes from the bell, I believe. Reminder for those of you that might like to trade in the evenings or just like to listen to someone complaining about how slow it is trading in the evenings. I do live stream every evening on ShareVision. It's a new platform that they're trying to become the YouTube finance, basically. Streamers from just live streaming traders and people talking about the markets and things like that. So I do trade there in the evenings, Sunday through Thursday. Though not this Thursday. Apparently the markets are closed tomorrow night. So I gotta go from Thursday afternoon to Monday morning without trading. I mean, I might trade Sunday night, but I'm not gonna stream. It's a long weekend. If I don't get anything accomplished this weekend, it's my own fault. Well, besides sleep, I know I'm gonna get some sleep accomplished. Long signal now firing around Q, but right into those downward trending collapsing bands. Gold came down, flirted with that short signal, is now heading up. That's one of those tough ones as well. Copper, everything's curling back up. Uh, Long signal there on the UltraBond. Two long signals now in NQ. But yet, I don't like it at all. But it bent the bands. It's a band bender. So let's see if it proves me wrong. Yeah, it looks like it's going to prove me wrong. Very wrong, as a matter of fact. Because if I had gotten in on that first signal, it's already gone close to 20 points. So let's see if it gets 30 off of that first signal. Did pull back 10 points though off that first signal before going. So that would have been a nice little heart attack. Huh. Haven't seen Yolanda at all this week. Hope she hasn't gone missing too. Gonna start making you give me all contact information, so when you all disappear on me, I can contact you and find out what's up. Just kidding. Pulling back here a little bit on Q, so watching that one. Just out of curiosity to see how far it does go. So one trade, one winner so far today. Hopefully we can continue that pace. Just kind of watching now, waiting for something to happen. Oh. Pulling and keep pulling back down to the SMA line, kind of slow-ish. 4 6 point candles. Everything's kind of grinding a bit here. New daily lows on that move down on, yeah, on whatchamacallit, Dow. I swear I'm getting Alzheimer's. We had a new daily low that wick down there on NQ and ES as well. Copper Hitting a new daily low in this candle. UltraBond's trying to get back up to its daily high. Natural gas continues to blow up. Thunder still rolling. Anti-M, anti-M. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Thank you. Comes back down to the SMA line. Let's see if it bounces or breaks. Bounces or breaks. Bounces or breaks. Yes, I'm struggling to find stuff to talk about. Any MLB fans enjoying the season so far? Oh, short signal there on NQ. I don't think I like it. Uptrending SMA line, we'll see what it does. I did say I didn't like this long signal. You can see it did not give me what I've been looking for yet, anyway. Yeah, they were kind of evil looking. So short signal did fire here. I'm not taking it. Shall we start taking bets at what time ace is going to roll in? S&P actually sending a short signal there as well. Still not convinced. Takes more than that to convince me. I'm not that easily influenced. And it is just kind of hanging here like laundry hanging on the SMA line. Trying to clear my sinuses. Copper, pull back. Looks like it was trying to head back up. UltraBond has been doing a stair step up, but up nonetheless. ES sending a second short signal, so maybe short was the way to go. So it's still coming into uptrending bands here, although not dramatically uptrending, but that's a big candle. So this long signal definitely would not have worked. So I was right to question it. But, I mean, I shouldn't say it wouldn't have worked. Depends on what you're looking for. You could have got 20 points out of it. Usually I'm looking for 30 this time of day. So that's where, I need to figure out if I need to start making adjustments or if I need to just go for, you know, I still haven't figured that out. But anyway, so off this short signal now, 68, and it's down to 51, so it's already gone 17 points down from off that short signal. Does look like it wants to continue coming down. I maybe should have taken that because might want to try and come back down to settlement. Crude pit opens in about 2 minutes, or crude desk, I guess I should say. There's no longer a pit. Moved up nicely here since that long signal. Over 70 ticks. Slow grind now. Small candles on NQs. Nothing. Oh, well, copper's trying to pop up. Gold sideways. UltraBond's doing a pullback. Top of the hour there. 9 o'clock East Coast time. Half an hour to the bell. Not sure why I'm talking like that. Slowness right now. Chop zone. We have entered the chop zone with your host, the Mighty Ox. Things are starting to get weird. Okay. Morning, Ace. How are you today? Well, crude pit opens with a move down. About 40 ticks. We've had some rumbles of thunder so far. Nothing major yet, but got some chances of 80-mile-an-hour winds and tornadoes later today. Other than that, things are peachy. I mean, I live in a city, so tornadoes really aren't too big of a deal. They usually, they stay out in the rural areas. Main thing I'm worried about is losing power. I don't unfortunately have a generator, so if I lose power, I can't trade or stream or see in the dark. You really think in an area that gets a lot of high winds, they would learn to bury the lines, but they don't. Nope, not. I don't yet. I want to get that eventually, but haven't had the budget for it. Budget's been really, really tough since time I was in the hospital and all that. Working on improving that. Honestly, eventually I will want to get a natural gas generator. Ooh, look at the. Speaking of natural gas, look at the bottom right hand corner. Look at that bleed out on natural gas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 red candles in a row. Oh, that's not bad at all. That's not. So in the last 20 minutes, less than 20 minutes, natural gas dropped 120 ticks, so $1,200. You can see on the 15-minute chart, looks much more dramatic there. Hit this high of 6.920. Now it's down to 6.768. So since the high, it's dropped height math, 150 ticks. Yep, coming down. Down's been the direction of the morning. It got me my one win on the news report earlier. I should have taken that short, obviously, now. It's come down 18, 20 points since that signal fired. Oh, wow. God, Ace, I think you can roll out of bed and get 2 points. Yep. Amazing Ace, which is a little different than Amazing Grace. And look at it go. Ace jumps in the market and it continues down. And sneeze. Sorry about that. I think I muted in time. But Ace jumps into a trade and market's like, okay, time to head his way. And Q, so off that short signal there that I hesitated and didn't take, it has now gone 30 points. Clark. Thank you. I do have been working on those mutes. Still forget to mute every now and then when I'm chewing. So about 20 minutes until the cash open. See, back below settlement on NQ. Not quite the low of the day. It's trying to head down that way. Waiting for the next opportunity. They'll probably stay flat until the open. Someone doesn't like me this morning. One downvote. Remember, folks, I would appreciate if you hit that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm. But no pressure. So, will we rebound at the open? That is the question. It's a question I can't answer. We'll have to see at the open. Oh, big move there on maybe. NQ trying to pop up to those downward trending bands. So I'm hesitant. It has not been sending me signals where I like them, but they've been working, which is kind of a bummer. Markets like markets like Ace got his 2 points. Let's reverse. Yep. Hey, good morning, Frankie. How are you doing? So pulling back, see the bands on the NQ have straightened out, and the SMA is straightening out. So this looks like it does want to come up, but we're like 13 minutes from the bell. Oh, you definitely need to, keep your mind in shape, Frankie, and make sure you're getting the right sleep. Not that you know, I get 5 hours a night, so I can't talk there. But I catch up on the weekends. Does look like we're trying to grind up here. If I take in that first long signal, it's come up 15 points. 49, yeah, 49 to 64. 15. Everything's kind of trying to grind up. You see, UltraBond has been a slow grind up. Gold's also sent a long signal about the same spot that NQ did. With being 11 minutes to the bell, kind of want to just stay away. Yep, look at it go. Look at it go. So we're watching NQ slowly grind up. Getting our 5-minute charts ready for the open. We'll watch the open from there. Low of today so far has been 13,925. High, I believe it's been 14,098.75. Yep, I'm looking at the same thing. I mean, it sent me the long here, and this is not a long I would take almost ever. It's then the second long fire, which was better. 58, and yep, it's gone up 20 to 30 points depending on which long signal I looked at. Give me 1 second. I got a feeling. Pulled a little bit of a pullback there. Just a couple points. So will this contain the momentum into the open? Will it crash? Will it burn? Will my eggs burn? So we're about 5 minutes to the bell. I just got breakfast. I have some eggs and some sausage in front of me. So I'm going to mute for a couple minutes and eat. We'll continue to watch the market, so cut in if there's anything interesting. And I'll be done before the bell. Sorry, yeah, I didn't bring enough for everybody. But Matt usually brings the coffee. I'm back here right before the open. Short signal firing. Not taking it, obviously, since we're only like 3 minutes away. It's Matt with the coffee. Very interesting pullback here right before the open. It's dropped 30 points, 32 points down from the top there. Now my eggs was 16 seconds before the bell. to not get the supplements taken though, but I'll do that over here in a couple minutes. And there's the bell. So far, not real exciting. Just a real small movement here so far. Like nothing happening. We sure that they remembered to ring the bell. Oh, there we go. Now we have a move down, about 18 points, 20 points. Oh, there, a wick down, but popped right back up. ES is actually sending a long signal on the 1 minute chart. It's up 3 points, and Q's down 10 points. So definitely not an exciting open thus far, though. Sometimes we can see him muted for the first couple minutes, and all of a sudden, in like minute 3 or 4, burst somewhere. So give me a second. I'm going to take my supplements. Oh, still nothing. Oh, well, ES is popping. Popped up 7 points. We're back to green. Well, it's right. It's not doing anything. It's like 4 points, 5 points now. Oh, there's a little burst. Long signal on NQ now. Only 4 points since the open. And back down. Down, up, down. Left, right, A, B, start. Nothing real exciting, though, here at all. Though I am, that short is actually interesting to me. It looks like it might want to go down. Oop. Strategy just took a short. Popping back up, though. Strategy just got stopped out. Definitely muted open. We are on the second. If that first candle went down 4 points total, finally. Now it's trying to pop back up. So glad I did take that short. ES actually sent this buy signal, and that would have been a very good buy signal. Let's see what everything else is doing. NQ now really heading up. 31.1 minute candle. Russell, I'm sorry, it's gold. Copper doesn't care. UltraBond really doesn't care either. Crude's been heading upwards. Just a beautiful move there on the ES and on the Russell. So is it going to spank me for not taking that long signal? Probably. It's already gone 16 points, but it's pulling back. Pull back there on that last candle on the ES as well. Like to get a good trade on the gauntlet account to erase that red number. We'll wait until this wackiness shakes out. Anyone else taking anything so far? Cool. Good luck, Frankie. Great job. Oh. So wonderful thing about trading is that as long as you don't like totally blow up, next day always gives another opportunity. Gosh, that actually sounded motivational. We're back up to 14,000 on NQ. Or just slightly under. Literally a tick under. It's going to make me regret not taking that long. Yep. Totally regret not taking that long. Would have gave me my 30 points. ES actually pulling back here more. NQ starting, yeah. Now NQ starting to pull back. ES pulled back a couple candles ago. Meanwhile, the Russell, look at that beautiful move up. Here's the pullback on NQ. So since it hit that high of 14.014, it's pulled back about 17 points. So this wasn't a real exciting open. Hey, WRX. Did you save 15% on your car insurance by switching to Geico? Oh, congratulations. I assume you passed. Got to the profit target. I told you were going to do it. Excellent job, my friend. Excellent job. Now, you probably won't... hey, no need to thank me for that. I can tell you were going to get it. But you're very welcome. Now, at the holiday weekend and all, you're probably not going to get your creds until next Wednesday or Thursday. Helios hopefully will be in touch by tomorrow, but it might not be until Monday. They've been a little backed up, it seems. I mean, I don't know that for sure, but I know people have been complaining about a little bit longer wait times. Now remember to stick to your trading plan when you get that funded account. You'll be able to do the same thing. Is your goal to continue moving all the way up to the top of the TCP? Oh, I forgot about the... Okay. Yep, just make sure you quickly open and close a trade each day. Again, I still think it's stupid that they have both a consistency rule and a minimum day trading. They are redundant. It should be one or the other. Good morning, Stephen Lee. You're late. I have marked you tardy, young man. ES? You know, if you compare the ES and the NQ, let's go over here. You can see the two charts down in the bottom. 1 minute on the NQ on the left, on the right. ES looks so much more smoother here at the open. NQ up, down, up, whereas ES is like, wait, we're going to go up. That's the way we want to go. Yep, NQ is heading up. Gold just, ooh, big candle down. Yeah, I don't think they're going to say yes to that, unfortunately, WRX. It just doesn't make sense to me that it doesn't tell it doesn't tell the prop firm anything about you as a trader if you're opening and closing a trade within a second for X amount of days. It's just stupid. Copper heading down. Gold, I did not take that short signal, and I should have. I just kind of stared at it. I was an idiot. Crude heading down as well. So this long weekend, it's a very long weekend. I might forget how to stream by Monday morning. So tomorrow morning's the last stream of the week. But I plan on totally charting out the last week at least of crude oil and gold and seeing what kind of percentages I get. Yeah, I agree with that. And I might start. I leave suggestions because because I'm a mod on Discord, I have access to a little bit more backstage stuff than most people do, and I do leave suggestions and thoughts that get looked at. And actually, some of the updates that we've seen on the help section of the frequently asked questions have been updated because of me and my big mouth. So I might say something about how it's kind of redundant. Although I can't say Top Step's better because the least Earn a Trade only has one step, where Top Step has two steps. I mean, if the choice is between using having to trade X amount of days versus having to do it twice, like Top Step, I'll take the X amount of days. So we're just watching this grind up now, grind down. Russell's actually pulled back a little bit there. Russell's usually the leader lately, so. But if I had taken this long signal here, holy wow. I hate it when I look back like that. If I had taken that long signal there, it's going up 80 points. I want to thank everyone for joining me so far today as we approach the 10 o'clock hour on the East Coast. I had an hour's worth of trading today. I can't go longer today, even if I have something exciting happening, because I have a meeting with ShareVision 15 minutes after the stream ends. But anyway, if you're here from YouTube, I'd love if you hit that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm. Still trying to grow this channel. I'd love to keep grinding up to that magical 1,000 subscribers level where it can get monetized. Although maybe by the time I'm there, we really won't care about monetization if I can get my trading going. Wow, no one's ever told me that. Of course, I've never been on a plane, so I wouldn't know that either, but I actually hate the sound of my own voice. So everyone else keeps saying I have a decent voice, but I hate the sound of my voice. That's the worst part about me making videos that I need to edit for the channel, is having to listen to myself. I can't stand it. It like creeps me out. That said, please remember to keep your seats in the upright position. We'll be reaching a cruising altitude of 33,000 feet. We'll be offering a full drink service. Thank you, Chris. I'm trying. Like I said, I'm gonna chart out other assets this week as I don't like to be a one asset trader. I know there's some advantages to being a one asset trader, but I don't like just being, especially, sometimes NQ can be just a brat, and I like having other options. Plus, I think it makes the streams a little bit more entertaining if I'm not just taking one asset. Yeah, that's what everyone says, and I guess that is the psychological. Hey RJ, how are you doing today? Okay, so it's a brat that needs therapy. I know someone. I was once told a long time ago, and by a long time ago I mean a few years, that I should look into voice work, and I didn't believe that person either. Pulling back now in NQ. That long signal there on the Russell. Wish I would have caught that. Might have actually considered that, although I don't even think I have a Russell chart ready. I don't. I need to. I'm gonna. Russell's another thing I hope to actually chart out this weekend. Got a lot I want to get done this weekend, and I got like 4 days to do it. I also need to give myself a haircut because I look like a bad hippie right now. So far only two trades today. Both were winner. Well, actually, only one trade this morning was a winner. One trade last night, and it was a winner on TCP. So two winners on the TCP. No trades this morning on the Gauntlet. Took some bad ones last night, so I'm still sitting down there by about 300 and some odd dollars. So like to find an opportunity to maybe get that back. Can't force it though. Excuse me. Sorry. Usually I mute before I cough, but kind of sideways here. A little bit movement down. We hit a high of 14,071. Pulled back down. Wow, that was a bigger move down than I thought. All the way down and down 50 points. Sending a short signal there. Bands have got a uptrending bottom band. SMA line starting to flatten. Don't like this signal here. NQ did pop back up. Excellent job, Matt. I don't remember you mentioning losses, so good job of making them back even though I didn't know about them. You hid them from us, Matt. You hid them from us. Okay. So we did dip down and now dipping back up. Well, I guess that's not really a term. Oh, okay. You mean the losses from the other day? Okay. Okay. I gotcha. I gotcha. I knew you'll get it back. Well, second short signal there on NQ. Now it's really catching my eye. But I still don't like it. I don't know. I just don't know. Still got uptrending bands. The SMA line is starting to flatten. Yep. I'm not comfortable with that there. It hasn't sent the second short signal again now anyway. So it is sending it on MNQ. Oh, there it is. Ouch, Matt. Ouch. Glad you made that all back. That's actually a very impressive recovery. There's the top of the hour. I'm really kind of thinking this short might be a good one to take here. Kind of late there now on it though. If I had taken it here, I would already be up 15 points. I'm an idiot. Although it did. Oh wait, you know what? I'm not such an idiot. Because it popped back up by 30 points. I didn't realize how much that popped. So I was right not taking it there. I should have taken it here though. Bands are already starting to bend. We'll see how much of an idiot I was for not getting in there. So, popping back up. ES actually sent the short signal in a much better spot there. You can see there, 43.99. It's come down. It came down 5 points. I don't know. Maybe there is something to moving the ES. Wow. You know, I haven't yet started actually trading natural gas. Look how beautiful this has been trending though. Up, down, up, down. Those have all been having 4 beautiful moves in a row. So yes, I should have been maybe more prepared to take. I need to have ES, Russell, and NQ all at the ready. Join Ace and his ES army. Pop up here on NQ by 30 points to the SMA line. So I was not an idiot for not taking that short. Told you. I don't know why you all were saying I was an idiot. So rude. Long signal there. Should I be taking that? That's the question. Second one firing. So yeah, I should have. I'm just kind of like staring at things and not doing anything about them today. I'm not sure why. This would have already gone up 21 points. Now it did reach a recent high of 40.071. We're at 40.050. Or 14.050, sorry. Not 40. Watching this pullback, seeing if we can get an entry here. It is pulling back. I want to see it come back up. We're a little bit choppy there, so I don't want to jump in on something that is going to pull back on me right away. It's already, this is a 11-point pullback on this candle. So we have to see if the buyers come in and grab that. We are above the SMA line. The SMA line's kind of flat. Bands are expanding just a tad. 71 was the recent high, so we're sitting about 20 points away. Okay, bands are kind of flat again now, so definitely got to be careful here. And we're pulling back. So by taking it along there, let's say with slippage we got it 36, it went up to 58, so we could have got 20 points off of that. Now we're kind of just, I don't know. This looks like it could be an up, down pattern, honestly. I think we might have, I'm more like, yeah, easy for me to say. I am thinking we're more likely to come back down, but I won't hold that bias. I'm just kind of watching and waiting here now. Long signal firing on gold. Yep, there's a pullback. Big candle down 22 points. Back under the SMA line, heading back down, short signal firing. So I said might be an up, down, up, down. We'll see if the short signal holds. Still have 45 seconds on the candle. Recent low, now this move, 93, 993. We could also be entering a ranging period here, and that's what I got to be careful of. This could end up just going sideways and bouncing off the bands up and down for a bit. Short signal fire. I'm in. Hoping for a continuation down. Excellent. Good luck, RJ. Should have checked what ES was doing. ES fired a short signal 2 candles ago. That would already been wonderful. Hopefully NQ continues to follow. Not liking the hesitation, but we'll wait. We'll hold. Ah. Trying to follow my trading plan here, but don't like this. Yep, this is might be ranging here. Running a 15-point stop. Slightly downtrending on the SMA line. Unfortunately, my stop's underneath it and stopped out. So I am now down over $600 on the day on the Gauntlet account. Okay. That account is cursed. No matter what I do to it, it's never going to win. I don't know why, but that account is cursed. So I was right that it was going to range. It popped down. I mean, what was my entry on that? Entry was 10. It popped down to 03, but I didn't notice that. I might have entered after it did that. I don't think so. Probably gonna bounce off the SMA line and come back down, but I couldn't take a risk of anything more. So that's why, I didn't take the trade there in the TCP. I took it in the Gauntlet because I was unsure about it. Gauntlet has a little bit more room to take losses, but it's really starting to frustrate me. It went back up from my entry. It went back up 24 points. I'm not going to run a 30-point stop, unfortunately. I mean, obviously, the best stop here, best stop strategy, getting in here would have been, putting your stop either at the top of this candle here or the top of the most recent high. But I mean, that would have been running a 50-point stop, and I can't do that, obviously. Now I could have done it one MNQ if I wanted to try that, but eventually there's a possibility of that. Just like here, if I had taken the short signal here, this reversed, 32 points, but if it wouldn't have mattered if I put my stop here, and then I could have got, 14 down to 93 is 30 points. But again, that's kind of playing with fire too, because, that's a less than a 1 hour trade. Yep, we got a long signal here. So it's kind of in a range here. I keep saying here. I mean, that's a nice strong candle up, but we tried that before. No, I didn't take that trade before, so I don't know. Looks like up is maybe the direction it wants to go. Yeah, we look at that burst up. ES also sending in the signal there. 35-point candle up. Strategy just took a long. I'm staying out. And I probably shouldn't. This is probably the move out of the range. But we'll see. It's up 9 points. Sorry, RJ. UltraBond's making a nice move up. Half a point. It's made a new high of the day. It's showing some life. All the bond products are treasuries. Natural gas have choppy. It's weird how, look how choppy that looks on a 15-minute chart. How smooth it looks on a 1 minute. And Q's trying to get to the high of the day, which was 14,098. This 5-minute candle is 41 points. Didn't go much further yet. It's kind of sideways right now. Copper coming down, gold sideways, crude sideways. Everything's a little bit sideways. So we're just watching and waiting to see if we get any more entries. I would like another nice entry on the gauntlet account if possible, but I definitely can't do it while it's in this range. I mean, it's kind of trying to break out the range. We watch and we wait. Hanging here at 14,084. About 14 points away from its daily high. Just hanging here. Literally, these candles are very small, between 1 and 4 points. Gold's showing a little bit of a pop up there. Copper moving on down. Ooh, I'm sorry. So we got into the slow part of the morning. But remember, when something ranges, it's more likely to have a big breakout to end the range or end the consolidation. And it's actually a very slow grind up. You can see the candles since that big candle there. It's just slowly moving up. It's now only 4 points away from the high of the day, but a little bit of a rejection down there. Really? So we did get within got within a point of the high of the day, and now it's back down to about 13 points from the high of the day. It's kind of sitting here and waiting. Nothing happening. Gold. Up. I made a window disappear. Oops. Excuse me. I'm back on Share Vision tonight. Last evening stream of the week. And then back on YouTube and Twitch tomorrow morning for the last morning stream of the week. Then I'll miss you all so much for the next 4 days. 3 days, I guess. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll be back on Monday morning. Copper just bleeding out now. Very nice move down. Slow grind down, but would have been a very nice trade. Aw, man. Wow. Yeah, I see that. Holy. Ah, now it. Look at that. Wow, that would have given me a heart attack. Watch that trade if I was running that trade myself there that the strategy's running. Crude is sending me signals on the 15 minute. What's going on here? Let's look at it. Oh, okay. I wonder how I just did that. NQ just burst up. Look at that. There you go, Matt. Just hit the target. Big move up. Now new high of the day. 44-point candle. Yeah. I can't talk all of a sudden. Wow, big move up there. So, strategy. Oops, blew up the wrong chart. Strategy was smarter than me. Honestly, usually after a big candle like this, you see a pullback. And we did kind of, I mean, it didn't really pull back, but it meandered over to the SMA line and then just bounced. So you can see this was a great 30-point win. And it was never in heat. I could have had a 5-point stop loss on that and been okay, but the 50 void, obviously. There we go. So I should have taken that. Trying to. So Crude did bounce there. See, Crude actually hit that fourth band. And, okay, first of all, I have no idea how I did this, but I actually kind of like the looks of that. Having that volume profile, volume bars up at the top. It's kind of cool looking. Anyway, but a fourth band hit on the higher time frame almost always means a reversal. This is a 15-minute time frame. We came all the way down to 164, hit that fourth band, and has already come back up over 100 ticks. That's kind of amazing. Amazing. Here you can see it. It was a quick move. Something, I think oil, I think we might have had news on oil. Let's check. Yep. US EIA crude oil inventories. 9.382 million, forecast 1 million? What? Seems like way more than I thought it was. And apparently Yellen's talking as well. Oh, and Bank of Canada also had a rate. Oh, that burst up was the Bank of Canada rate decision, apparently, I think. Yeah. No, that happened half an hour ago, so I don't know what caused that recent burst up. Must be the crude thing. So you see crude just dropped like a rock and then immediately came back up. That would have been a great reversal play if I had been paying attention. Meanwhile, ES has totally lost all volume here and is just squeezing. So I've been some beautiful trading there on crude. This is more what I expected. I said with this big candle up, I expected it kind of to fade down, which is what we're seeing here. It actually sent me a short signal here. So this might have been the total point of exhaustion. 118. It's already down 30 points off that high. That's more what I expected on that candle. That didn't happen, but now it's happening on this one. So it's gonna double short signal firing. This is one of those times again, I just don't know. See, the bands are kind of straight. This could be back into another consolidation period like we saw here. I don't want to get chopped out. That's a 15-point candle. So if I had gotten in here, I'd already be about 15 points. Become a trader, they said. It'd be easy, they said. Everything's firing short here. And there's the bounce, I was kind of expecting. No, it's not. No, it is not. But nothing worthwhile ever is. So I just should have taken that short. It's almost gone 30 points. Good way of putting it. And there, so the last two signals here would have been excellent, and I didn't take them because I didn't really like where they were. But once this crossed the SMA line, I should have just went for it. Went 30 points here. This one still surprised me. But the fact that there was no wick on this, it went straight up, didn't pull, no pullback, should have given me the confidence to maybe jump in there. So definitely going to be doing a lot of homework this weekend. I want to get confident with like 3 or 4 assets. Good job, RJ. Psychologically, not just getting back to break even, not seeing a red day. I know that makes me feel better. It looks like I'm gonna have a red day on the Gauntlet account, unless I find a nice, beautiful entry. I mean, I could have gotten it back easy in these last 2 signals, but I didn't. Yep, I know that feeling well. Long signal firing on NQ now again. But right up at that SMA line. SMA line is starting to turn down. So I'm not taking that long. But we'll see what happens if it breaks on through to the other side. These beautiful up and down moves on UltraBond. Just another one I want to kind of chart out. That 31.25 a tick is a little scary, but it makes some nice moves. So we're about 15 minutes from the top of the hour, so we'll trade for another 15 minutes, or at least we'll watch the action for another 15 minutes. Can't guarantee a trade. It sent me this long signal. It did break through above that SMA line, so it's sending me the second long. Is it gonna? I mean, none of I don't. Oops, I blew up the wrong chart. None of these signals are where I like them. I have not been comfortable with them, and they would have worked. It's already gone 15 points. Man, oh man. Up, there's the pullback I expected. Wow, big pullback. 23 points. It's now ready to send me, it's almost ready to send me a short signal again. But right now, I just don't know what it wants to do. The SMA line is just very slightly on a downslope. So it looks like we're going to end the day up 220 on the TCP, which is not bad. Not bad at all. I'm less than $200 away back to getting to break even on that account. Hopefully we can do that tonight and tomorrow. I remember I only trade the TCP when I'm live streaming. Now the Gauntlet account I do take trades on when I'm not live streaming if I see an opportunity. But TCP, at least for now, is still live stream only. And we're back to sideways-ish. Thank you, WRX. I think I've developed an interesting or better strategy for the evenings for the TCP. In the evenings, I've noticed I can get away running a 5-point stop. I shared this earlier, but I don't think you were around. In the evening, go back to last evening, and I've noticed this for several evenings. As I turn back time. But this is last evening. This signal here, I could have got 15 points with a 5-point stop, 15 points with a 5-point stop, 15 points with a 5-point stop. This one would not have worked. It only gave about 10 points. So I would have stopped at about break even when this long signal fired, and then 15 points at the 5-point stop. Now I'm not sure I'll continue. Like last night, I did one, and I killed it after about 6 points on the first sign of a pullback. So I'm not sure I'll get 15 points each time. But if I had just followed this strategy last night, that was $1,200. Evening seems slow enough that I can get away with using a 5-point stop, which is only risking $100 a trade. So that means I could lose 4 in a row without putting the loss limit in jeopardy. I mean, technically I could lose 5 in a row, but I don't want to, in case of slippage or whatever, I don't want to take that chance. But it's looking like, this should be a very viable strategy to start pulling the TCP up. For that matter, I could do it on the regular gauntlet as well. Obviously, 5-point stops do not work during the day. And I mean, I'm honestly, micros are good, obviously, but I'm limited to 2 on the live sim, unless I want to totally give up the opportunity to trade any non-micros. And 2's just not enough to really keep digging. Yeah, I thought about that as well. Or like trailing it by the 5 points, where after it moves 5 points, it moves to break even, and then continues to move up. I've thought about that as well. Although then I need to actually, because I'm running the TCP off the quant tower because of having two rhythmic IDs, and they don't really have automatic trade management, unfortunately. So I got to kind of manage trades myself. Copper moving up here. We're sideways on the indices. Gold making them move up. So the morning really kind of grinded to a halt. I mean, we did have these moves, but these moves didn't look like moves. Wonder if tomorrow's going to be deader as well. People maybe traveling for the holiday, etc. But we'll find out together. We do have some. I think we do have some news tomorrow as well. Let me check that. Oh, we have a bunch of banks reporting earnings tomorrow morning. ECB monetary policy statement. ECB interest rate. I'm not sure what that is, but it's marked red on Financial Juice. And then we have U.S. retail sales at 8:30, as well as jobless claims. As well as core retail sales, Canadian manufacturing. So a lot of news coming out at 8:30 tomorrow. And at 8:45 tomorrow, a Fed speaker speaks. So the morning, at least for now, ends on a whimper. A lot, like, just totally lost any momentums. So, as we wrap up here, reminder, back on Share Vision tonight. Links in the video description below. Love to have you join me there. 7:45 Eastern. Usually stream until So anywhere between 10 to 11 Eastern, depending on how busy it is and how much going on. Sometimes I end it early, or sometimes if things are going well, I go a little longer. And of course, tomorrow morning, last stream of the week, because of the holiday, 7:30 Eastern, for a good 3.5 hours of fun and excitement, with the goal of getting the TCP back to break even between tonight and tomorrow. I do want to thank everyone for joining me today. I do hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope I'll see you either tonight or tomorrow. And if I don't see you tonight or tomorrow, then I wish you a happy holiday, and we'll see you back here next week. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day. Bye. I hope you enjoyed today's live stream. If you did, I'd love if you hit the thumbs up button. Remember, we do stream every morning on YouTube and Twitch from 7:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. and every evening on ShareVision from 7:45 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. and every Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. Also, I'd love to have you follow me on social media. We're on Twitter at MightyOxTrading, Instagram at MightyOxTrading, and Reddit at r/oxmarkettrading. Have a great day.